Hey, I've been saying this since day one. Zenless Zone Zero has been a very fun game for me. Since day one. Except for the TV, obviously. TV was absolutely atrocious. I think when they inserted the TV thing, it moves people away from the game. You know it is. Like people didn't sign up for the TV, people signed up for the combat action and spamming the whole hack and slash thing. It is fun. And you can come back now. I truly believe that the 1.4 is the huge reboot, especially if you have Miyabi. Especially if you have Miyabi. Of course, if you don't have Miyabi, you still have to go through a lot of same things, similar things. But with Miyabi, she breaks the game. She is a whole different tier list. If you go to Pride One, she is at the top. Everything else, every other characters are now at the bottom. And if you are a person that plays Zone Zero at the beginning, at the start of the game, and you pulled for Ellen Joe, you have my condolences. It is amazing how different these two characters are. And if you go to Pride 1, Miyabi is obviously at the top of the tier list. But if you compare Miyabi and Ellen Joe, holy, like Miyabi does triple the damage, M0 Miyabi does triple the damage of Ellen Joe. And Ellen Joe M6, and compared to Miyabi M6, Miyabi quintuples the damage 5 times. It is absolutely insane. This character just breaks the game. Now I'm about to show you something that you will find mind-blowing. I'm gonna blow your mind. My Miyabi right now is already messed out, right? And she has the weapon as well. And she also have a very decent set drive disc. A very good actually, because I've been farming this for almost ever since it got out. And I also have like saved a bunch of things to convert into this new set. It is amazing, and I can just get it right away. Of course, this one can be a lot better, much better. But honestly, I kind of like it as it is already. I don't need that much crit damage. I'll be honest with you. This is pretty good, pretty damn good. I used an anomaly set for the 2-piece, and I don't know. I just don't have any attack piece and all that stuff. But it's okay. She's doing enough damage, and I'm about to blow your mind again. I've said this the second time. Her skills, they're all level 1. I do not intend, I did level up until E right here, but I do not intend upgrading the basic attack, the dodge, the assist, which all of these things she uses, especially the chain attack. I feel like everybody should just upgrade all the chain attack, all the ults and everything, because we have 3 ults now. All the characters in your team will be able to use 3 ults. So for those who are considering to not, before this, to get your ult to the max, but you can do it now. It's not a waste. It's a huge damage DPS increase. So go for it. I will increase all of this. I will upgrade all of them sooner or later. But until I beat the Shiyu Defense, which I'm about to, I have beaten using Miyabi. Level 0, level 1, all of the skills, right? She has her weapon, I know. But then again, this proves how good of a character, how good of a unit she is. She is an amazing unit, and there's no doubt about it. And we will get into this. And I'm about to blow your mind once again because I have beaten the Deadly Assault using Miyabi. And this is the new endgame content, by the way. It is a lot more difficult to get 3-star in just one of these level. Okay, it is so difficult. It took me so long to finish the Pompeii. This thing is such an ass. Okay, we're gonna fight this, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. Now, if I'm being honest, I do feel like at the same time I am cheating here. Miyabi is such an OP unit. She is, and there's no doubt, and nobody can compare. If I were to use my my most leveled character, which is Zuyuan, the police officer, well, guess what? Miyabi level 1 is still stronger than her. It's crazy. It is absolutely insane the amount of damage she can do. Look, let's finish this up first. It is gonna be very easy. Oops, our location is already pretty bad. Wow. Okay, let's start that. Okay, let's get to Miyabi. Let me just show you a bunch of other stuff as well. Like, she can run. You know how before this I really want Ellen just because of this whole thing. Miyabi power creeps Ellen to the max, man. You can no longer play Ellen the same way. If you are an Ellen main, that girl will be benched for a lifetime. You can't use it anymore. See, oh, we just finished those. That's crazy. We just finished the wave just like that. And for those who says Sokaku sucks balls. I mean, come on, dude. You should finish it, right? He does so much damage, it's crazy. And then I use my thing. Oh, I was gonna say forte as me because it does feel like a forte. It feels like a forte from Wuthering Waves. She plays so differently compared to other characters. If I don't have her, I would feel like I would still play the same game. I would still enjoy it. But I have her, and it feels so different. It feels so damn good. I hope you enjoy this. This is so easy because of her, and I will show you how it feels like if I were to use the fully leveled Miyabi. All the time right now is 3 minutes and 17 seconds. Best I can do 4817. It's such a shame. I probably should have changed like removing the dodge and put it into alt, but it's fine. She's still gonna win. Again, 3 minutes 17 seconds. Let's go. Alright, mind you that this is a voiceover. The gameplay from earlier, my voice alone was muffled because the gameplay was so loud. It was so bad, and I feel like I have to pre-record this part of the Bernice gameplay as well and just voice over through here. My Bernice is still of course very good despite her not being fully built. I did make a video covering Bernice. I will link the video in the description below. And of course I didn't fully build her again, and I used Caesar in the team. Caesar is basically a unit that you can use in any team at all, which is why the current team I'm using with Bernice, the rotation and everything actually works out pretty damn well. I don't recommend anyone building Bernice the same way I did. Mine is hybrid build. I did think it was really fun though. So if you want to experiment it, go for it. This is definitely the worst possible way to play Bernice because Bernice you need a couple of characters like Jane Doe or Piper to make the team work. But as of now, this is what I have. This is the Sons of Kaliden team, and I put them all together, and I have mastered how to play them all together. Also, in this gameplay, I've stopped around 8:18, the moment of time where the Bernice gameplay is over. I actually did a lot better compared to the gameplay from before, so I just have to let the minions do the job for me, and of course, they kinda killed the boss. Now let's get to the good part. Miyabi, let me just remind you that she is still not fully messed out. So the damage that I'll be doing here can be increased up to 20 to 25%, something along that line. And that should be more than enough to convince you that you should pull for Miyabi. And my god, did you see how fast she cleared those mobs? All that in just one charge attack. She has an insane large AoE. Also, the weapon, the W engine, whatever you want to call it. But unless you buy the beta pass, your A rank best in slot for Miyabi is Whipping Gemini R5. And compared to that, this signature has a difference of 35% damage increase. Let's just say that you are thinking of pulling for Harumasa's weapon and Miyabi's weapon, and you don't know which one to choose, so I would highly recommend for you to actually choose Miyabi's weapon. Alright, enough talking about the calculation and all that stuff. Just watch this. I want you to look at the boss HP. This is the best part of the, the video right now. Just look at it. The amount of damage. And then she used her ult. Just keep watching. All of that was less than 10 seconds. All of that. She reduced this boss into ashes. Insane unit. One of the best unit. I don't know how Hoyoverse can get away by releasing this unit. We're gonna talk about it. It's just funny. No matter how bad the numbers did in ZZZ, I kept playing this game. A bunch of content creators are dropping this game left and right, and here I was thinking that the game is actually enjoyable. The game is fun since the start. Combat-wise, story, animations are top tier by the way. Some can even say that it is much better than some AAA games, the animation that is. The game lacks complexity. I think that's just the best part. It's casual, it's brain dead button mash, very simple. There was Shiyu Defense, basic endgame, then Holo Zero's roguelike system. We get a bunch of events, the devs are testing new stuff. Then they added the Endless Tower, and it kept getting more and more difficult and very much testing my patience, not gonna lie, with how tanky the enemies can get. And now we have another endgame. ZZZ Dev did not stop providing. Miyabi's release was one of the best things that has ever happened to this game. We got a free 5-star character, Harumasa. Do I want to compare him to Miyabi? Absolutely not. there's no comparison. Miyabi just breaks the game. Again, new endgame mode, very difficult, and an actual skill check. Hollow Zero got completely 180 and no longer focused on the TV. But of course, if you wish to get all the rewards in the previous Hollow Zero content, you still might want to do the TV. But it's permanent, so do it in your own time. Lastly, we of course have Miyabi. I genuinely believe she's a must pull. At first, I really thought like, okay, Zuyon is pretty strong. Caesar is also a must pull in a way. But Miyabi, on the other hand, she is way above everybody else. I mentioned how spammy the game was before, but it didn't have that same hack and slash feeling that Devil May Cry had, or Near Automata, or even Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. I think Raiden plays very similarly. The way Miyabi plays is just perfect. I really like how she plays. And honestly, I can't stop playing her. I just turn on the game sometimes just to play around, mess around with Miyabi, open the Hollow Zero, the tower, everything. Just test her around. It's just so much fun. She just cut around the enemies, slice around the enemies like butter, man. She changes the game. She breaks the game. She changed the meta. Call it whatever you want, but it is a known fact that she is the best character in this game, and that my final thoughts will be, how will Hoyo make a character that can stand side by side to Miyabi's damage? Because people are not gonna be satisfied if it's less. That's just what happens when you release a character this insane. But yes, that's about it, all I want to say in this video. If you enjoy watching the video, consider liking and subscribe to the channel. That will be appreciated. And for the next ZZZ content I will be making is, you know what, let's do a 10 pull, because I did level up Harumasa recently and I got a full 10 pull right here. And why don't we just see what we can get? I am really close to pity, so should be an S rank, right? Please, gold, gold. Nope, it's not. That's too bad. Let's skip this thing. And I know I'm gonna get trash. Exactly.